Well, there it is. Hello and welcome to Heroes of the Storm, Diablo, It Burns gameplay build. So, I'm going to be aiming for lots of fire and a little bit of tankiness on the side, but mostly fire. I'm going to go for Soul Feast as my first talent. With this, that's just going to give me more health and regeneration per soul, and then at level 4, the tier 2 talents, I'm going to be stepping up those souls, increasing the number I can get by 200. So if I don't die for a long time, that's 200 extra souls, which is going to do me a big favour. Are we going to have a ruckus in the middle? Is it worth it? Oh, I don't know. It looks like it's going to happen. Oh, Morden, what are you doing? He's getting shielded up to the 9s. Yeah, it looks like this sucked for me. Yeah, that's much better start for them than it is for us. If they got, well, got Sagara down the bottom doing her thing anyway, so yeah, that probably wasn't even worth any time whatsoever. So let's get back into the lanes and see what we can do. Solo versus Tychus and Tassadar. I don't know, Fala's coming in here. She's going to help a little bit. Oh, hello. Cheeky Illidan. Cheeky Illidan. So Tassadar wanting to be cheeky as well. Kraki's playing with us, by the way, as Abathur, so he's going to be helping to support quite a bit. He does love the Abathur a little bit too much. He is the albino Abathur, the only Abathur you can ever be. So with, you know, Diablo, you're going to want to be setting a lot of things up. So I'm going to be treating him a bit like Singed on League of Legends. He's like a slower, chunkier version of Singed, just basically throwing people over the shoulders. I'm waiting for a good opportunity to do something here, because Flames doesn't do that much damage at this point in the game. And they are really far pushed back, so not a great opportunity for me right now, but we're stepping it up, waiting, being patient, waiting for Illidan to do something stupid maybe. And then I can catch him out, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Are you going to risk it? Are you really going to risk it? Ooh, I don't know. Let's get my healing globe. Yep, Tychus is going to risk it. Come here. It's so close. I'm going down! Yeah, that wasn't great. That wasn't great, I'm going to be honest. I had much better luck with this last time. But of course, because I'm recording now, it's going to go a little bit worse. Yeah, I do hate Tychus to quite a large degree. He's got super buffed since the last patch, and he's basically just a wrecking machine. And as long as he keeps moving, he's pretty much untouchable, especially with the grenade. But we'll see if we can turn things around, because I'm not giving up just yet. They're obviously doing some sort of creep camp. Yes, here we go. This is probably going to screw me over, because I'm the only one here. Can I still get Illidan? Maybe I've got him trapped. Oh, so close! Yeah! At least I got him. I'm not going to stop him from getting that, because I'm about to die. Oh, looks like Tychus can still kill me anyway, because he just does his auto-attacking thing, so not going to really do anything against Tychus at this point in the game. But, later on, I will be getting revenge. Don't you worry about it. So, at level 4... Oh, it's level 7 then, the one that increases the maximum souls. It's level 4 for the moment. It's going to increase the waves, the fire waves. So we want to kind of do some exploits as well. We want to sort of mass the fire waves, spread them out as far as possible, get ahead of the enemy. Ooh, that was a mistake. Almost got you. And then try to get ahead of the enemy. And see if we can get the fire waves to catch up and hit all of the enemies at the same time. That would be nice. You'll see what I mean. Oh wow, how many are there? It's like 3 there. I can't take them all on though. That's the problem. Because again, it's like 3 here. There's 2 up the top. It's just. This is just going to be one of those games, I think, where you're going to die a hell of a lot at the start, because we're going to have a Sagara who's not actually a bot, but she's going to be doing her thing in the bot lane and just sitting there pretty much all game. So we're not going to have much team action here. We're already kind of one man down because we've got an Abathur AFK at the base. So, a little bit rough. At least we've got some mind skeleton action going on. Let's have a look here. 1 kill, 3 deaths. Now, do I look worried? No, not really, because I'm Diablo. And you'll see what I mean. Later on, he just becomes ridiculous. At least I've had some fantastic gains before this one. So I really hope that this isn't going to be the one that f***s me over, because it seems that way so far. Let's try and push these buggers back. We don't really want them hitting our towers.
Nothing to do at the moment. It's quite frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah. It hasn't been the ideal show match game that I've been after at the point in time, but I'm still hopeful that things will go my way later on. It's a build-up, and besides, Diablo's one of the least important heroes when it comes to dying, apart from the obvious Black Soulstone build-up, but again, those go up to 200 pretty quickly later on in the game. Especially when you start mashing. Looks like loads of them are down in the mines. I'd like to do mercs. Oh god, we're getting trounced in the base. Like, mercenaries are just tearing us to pieces, and Cigar is still just sitting at that bot lane. She's not even got that far. It's kind of annoying, really. If you're going to be down that bot lane, like, 100%, 5 minutes into the game, doing nothing but sitting there, you should really be past these towers. I'm going to end up doing more damage to these towers, and I've barely been hitting those towers. It's pretty even, actually, at the moment. Speaking of even, look at those souls, or those skulls counts. Pretty darn even. See if we can get one tower before I get ganked. Looks like there's 3 or 2 at bottom. Oh no, there he is. He is back. So is he a bot or not? That's the question. Bot or not? Well, at least we're getting some success here, but yeah, I'm getting that feeling that I've pushed my luck. That fucking Tychus is so annoying with that shit. You cannot catch up with it because I'm so slow and chunky. And now that artifacts are gone, this is the first game since they removed artifacts. I won't get the movement speed buff, that's for sure. They're going to be doing this, or obviously, or in a moment. Or Tychus is going bottom. Now I want to be where the action is, because this is where Diablo's at his best, when he can screw them over. See if I can pull her back. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. We're going to plan to do a lot of that kind of malarkey. Waiting for Tychus to run out on his overkill. Or rather, yeah, and then I'm going to use my thing. Push him in, stun him a little bit, allow my allies to do some damage, back off, try not to take too much damage. Bear in mind that the golem's here, and he can screw you over with certain stuns, whatnot. Now we're going to go for Apocalypse here, but not just yet. I'm going to try to jump out at Illidan. Oh, nice! Don't need to, because Praki just finished him off. Apocalypse time. Oh! 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 This is why Abathur works so well with Diablo. Like, ridiculously well. Is because he can basically reach them where you can't. With those stab abilities from the symbiote. So their golem did manage to do quite a bit of work, but ours is still going as well at the top. I guess I'll get the tower now. I almost feel like getting back a bit because I just want mana, and there's not really much I can do other than sit at the top lane, I suppose, for a bit of experience. There's a gank potential here. Oh! No, not going to happen. I couldn't overpower Illidan into the wall, which is what I wanted to do, but it wouldn't let me. He just kind of stood there, and this is kind of nasty because all... See if I can get Tychus into a good spot here. Like, he's just going to screw us over a little bit, but... There you go. Well, the tower can't do much to him either. It's like, push him into the towers and the tower just dies after like one hit from him. It's kind of good. Just do the damage, run away. At least that shield's helping a lot versus the annoying Tychus sort of overkill ability there. Ah, good job by Moradin catching up on me there. See if I can get Tychus, if he's going to make a mistake. Looks like he is. The noise is necessary, ladies and gentlemen. And Praki might be able to just keep poking away at Moradin until eventually he'll go down. So yeah, Diablo and Abathur. Potent combination. And Diablo's a lot of fun. Even when you die and things don't go well for you, like I said at the start of the game, I wasn't too demotivated because I've had a lot of good experiences with Diablo so far. And that's why I wanted to bring this video to you right now, is to just show you what you can get away with Diablo. He's just like a solid tanky guy. Sure, he can die a few times, but overall, he's so generally powerful for the team. It's just well and truly worthwhile having him on your team, if you can get him. Now, again, if you think you're dying a lot, then maybe Relentless is what you want to go for, but I'm a kind of greedy player, and I like to go for the fun thing, so I'm going to increase the range of Shadow Charge, so that's going to increase the range that I can pull people back. Again, there's not really a good engagement here. I could go in there and help out you know, our Sagara, but it's not really going to do much. It's just going to increase the damage I take and not really help Sagara out at all. So we're kind of waiting for them to make a mistake. There's a mistake almost by our Tassadar. So I'm just going to hang here, do some damage to the Mercs, just dance around, keep an eye on where the enemy are going. I assume they're going into the mines in a moment, because they're not chasing me, that's for sure. So we'll finish off these Mercs, and then try to get into the mines. It would be nice if I had like a fountain or something I could quickly retreat to. I might just do that first, so that way I can get my health and mana back up. Ooh, might need some help with the top one. There's definitely Muradin there. If I go to the bottom one, it's not going to do much for me anyway, starting off. Sagara sure does like sitting in the lane. Okay, coming over here. There's Illidan! Illidan, Illidan, Illidan. And he's so close to dying. He's going to try to teleport away. I can't really stop him though. Might be able to get this Muradin though, if he wasn't faster than me. And I just saw Illidan over here. The chase for Muradin. Oh dear. There's one slight problem with Diablo, it's that he's slow and chunky. And you can get kited around like mad. Boom! Come here. You shouldn't get too close to a wall there, Muradin, because bad things happen when you do that. I'm going to get killed in a moment by Tychus, unless I can get my cooldown on Shadow Charge. Oh, close. And now I've got over 100 souls, so that means that I basically instantly resurrect, but the problem is I lose those souls. So I had 152 when I died. So every time you get over 100 souls, if you die as Diablo, then you're going to be coming back very quickly after 5 seconds. So you don't want to die because the souls help you out, and I've built it so that I get additional health and regeneration the more I have. But there you go. Level 16 Firestorm. Fire waves return to Diablo, and they now do 150% damage instead of 50%, so you can see they are really going to start stacking up some damage now. This is what the build is all about. It's about hitting level 16, trying to get ahead of people and kill them that way. That's just a fun way to play it, but that isn't necessarily all Diablo's about. As you can see, mainly he's going to be just useful for your team, grabbing people, being a nuisance. Now if I keep ahead of him, all the flames will catch up behind and hit him on the way back. So it's that kind of mentality. You want to try to do that with players as best as possible. You can kind of do it by either getting ahead of the player, so you use your Firestorm, mount up, and then run ahead of the player. It's hard to pull off, but it is doable. Otherwise you can use your Fire Stomp and then overpower them as the flames are returning. Need a Tassadar shield. Where's my Tassadar shield? I don't see my Tassadar shield. We're going to stun Tassadar, speaking of Tassadar in a moment, or one of them, because it's so hard to target them. And I'm going to go down. That was rough. It's Tychus again, just doing so much damage. That Abathur just keeps shielding himself. That's fine, I suppose. It keeps him alive. But I'm not getting many shield support. The only person support me at the moment, because we don't actually have a proper healer, is Praki. So Diablo with a healer is insane. Diablo with a healer and Abathur is insane. So I've just got to stick at the moment with Abathur because I'm not really relying on these other guys to be that useful. As you can see, we've got a fella that's only done 20k damage, which is kind of unacceptable, especially since I've basically done 20k damage as well, and I'm a tank. So yeah, we're not working with the best here, but we're working regardless. Let's see if we can make something work with it. But again, Diablo's a setup hero. He's a tank. He's a warrior. He absorbs damage. He works for your team, and your team is supposed to mop up the floor. So if your team can't do that, you're going to have a rough game. That's just how it is. So you're going to want your allies to be pretty damn strong and capable. There's the 3 locusts. Truth. So this is it. We want to be kind of grouping up now. There's Sagara, the bottom lane. Don't think I've seen her anywhere else. do some pokes. Yeah, just try to get some overall damage. That's a bit suicidal there from our fella. Like,
whoa,
super suicidal. Don't know what that was about. Apocalypse is now a good time to do that ability because it's going to catch them all. That's a rare moment where I can actually catch everyone with my ultimate. But again, we're still kind of behind. Tychus wants to get stunned. Or he wants to get wrecked because he's taken a lot of damage from your abilities there. But I can't engage properly because there's still a lot of them. Even though they're on low health, it's still going to do so much damage. The fire waves are going to catch up and do loads of damage. So this is a great thing. When you've got a lot of enemies chasing you, fire waves can still do loads of damage potentially. Oh, that Tychus, honest to God. He just really counters me very heavily. Because he's just always out of range, but always hitting you. So he's a very heavy counter to Diablo, especially if the enemy team are able to back him up, which they basically always are. I rarely see him in a position where he's not being backed up by his teammates. But it's okay, Sagara's back now, and she's going to show us how it's done. Come on, Sagara, you can do this. Mopping up the floor a little bit. The assassins on the enemy team are going down. Fala's trying once again with her ultimate. It's a bit better time to do it now. So she's learnt her lesson, I think. Don't get me wrong, using it before wasn't terrible. It's just the way she did it. It was like, I'm going to get as close to everyone as possible and then use it. No. Where you going, Pracky? I just saw you burrow off there. Where you going?
Just dropping some locusts on top line.
Oh, there you are. Sneaky little bugger. So they've got a lot of mercs, and quite a lot of those mercs are becoming available soon. This fella's very close to dying. Oh, stay alive, please. She really does risk it for the biscuit. Let's go for that tower and get killed by someone. Okay, things are going calm. The enemy have got a lot of mine action, so I'm going to try to get in the mines and maybe help out if there's anything I can do. There's guys there. But again, Diablo on his own isn't exactly an assassination machine. He's best when he's working with others, and we're going to get ganked here, no doubt. Well, I think so. Maybe not, because Tacita might have been the only one for the enemy team in the mines here. And he's just gone down because he tried to escape and got caught out, I think, by our Fala. So far, so good. Not seeing any enemies. They don't have any real stealth unless Tyrande has the stealth capability. So we're not going to see one of them just sneak in. It's time for the golems. We've got a slightly bigger one. That's what she said. And let's see if we can work with that. Both of our golems are in pretty good spots. I think theirs is slightly better since that fort's going to go down, and then all we've got left is our core. We ain't got the damage to deal with it. Let's see if we can clear this up quickly before the golem comes back. We have to defend, really. Let's go back. So let's start this off. Get those fires going. Get as close to the golem as possible. Get him to absorb as many hits. You can see the damage going through there with the fire stomp. It's pretty awesome, actually. So let's see if I can get ahead of him a little bit. There you go. 302. Each and every single one of those fireballs is hitting for 302 damage. That's a lot of damage stacked up. I think you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably about 10 or so of these. So yeah, it's actually not too bad. This is going down pretty damn quickly. Obviously, we've got really good damage sitting back. Pracky used his ultimate evolution, ultimate ability on Fella for a little bit extra deeps. Use it quickly. Now, can we do something useful? Ah. Gonna go. Oh, I hate that little minion hit me. Let me mount up, please. Soak up this so I can have some health and mana regenerating for when I get into a fight. Oh, that's a lot of them. There's a lot of them right there. We need Sagara to get out of that fucking bot lane. She's not going to do it, so we just need to back off, otherwise we're going to have a nice little 3 versus 4 here. Fuck off, Tychus. Sagara's still fucking in that bot lane. Apocalypse now seems like a really good time to use. Again, it's going to interrupt. Gonna just try to fuck that Tychus over, but I'm definitely going to get screwed over as well. Boom, ba boom. Good old fucking Sagara! Look at her go! She's... What the fuck is wrong with her? Seriously. It's like zero team play from that player. Probably thinks this is a practice match. Okay, Bolt of the Storm, level 20 is my favourite ability to get with Diablo because it just allows you to catch up with them, specifically Tychus. So we can have a lot of fun with that. Catch up with them, overpower, Shadow Charge. I really haven't got to do the things that I wanted to do with Tychus. Nowhere near as much as I've done in previous games. So that's kind of typical, but I think we know who to blame for that. Now they're really going hard on our core, and I still got 20 seconds. In fact, we've all got 20 seconds, so they could actually outright win the game here. And they probably are going to be honest with you. I don't want that to be the case. I really don't. But we've got 10 seconds left. They're still going strong. At least Illidan went down there. He shouldn't have really died there. He must have screwed up. Looks like they're not really doing enough damage, so we might be able to stop them from killing our core, but it's going to be in a bad spot, especially if they get a big golem. So we really need to do some damage here and clear up the mines. So we're going to have to chase hard. So get Moradin down. That's one down. Tychus' turn. Tychus down. We need to get them. We need to catch them before they get into the mines and start grabbing all the good stuff. Because if they get that strong golem, he's just going to automatically kill our core. We need to like get all of these minions, to be quite honest. Otherwise it's going to be very tough. Luckily they're not getting any so far. They are starting to get mercs, but there's not many mercs left available for them, so that's good for us. If they had lots of mercs to take, we'd be in trouble. So far so good on the skull count. I'm not seeing them get any. Needs the help. Core's getting pretty harshly battered actually. Can we stop them from killing that? That's pretty close. Looks like we can, so that's actually going to work in our favour. As long as they don't get like, if they get the most pathetic golem possible. They've just gone down 2 players. So I'm looking for this Illidan in a second. Find him. Let's go in top lane. So 100 golem for us, so we just basically need to insta-give their golem and hope that we can keep them away from our base, which means that our base might be able to build up its shields. And then we're still in trouble, to be quite frank with you, because it's not like they've got nothing left to defend. They've still got a couple of forts left. But that 100 golem for us is going to be pretty good. So far so good. Instantly killed, pretty much. And the shield is holding strong, so we need to get minions, mercs, keep the push going. Then knights. They're still going to be dealing with our golem for quite a while by the looks of it, even with all of their DPS there. So we just need to push hard. Get that cigar on the bottom lane pushing. Do what she does best. No bitterness there whatsoever. Grab a tower, since we got a little bit of waiting time. But it is definitely worthwhile waiting that little extra time to get those knights. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We've got mercs coming up top, so they still have to defend. Let's keep going. We could actually push bottom if they're going to push out top, just to keep their attention. So that's what I'm thinking, is going bottom a little bit, joining my old pal Sagara in the bottom lane. Oh, hello, that's perfect timing. Boom! Sorry about that, Thomas. I just probably deafened him. But, yeah, she got pretty screwed there. That Tyrande, that was like the wrong place, the wrong time situation for her. I'm going to try and not get too screwed by everyone on the enemy team. If I can grab that Tychus, that'd be great. but we've got to be a bit careful here because we want to stay strong. We haven't got any heals really, so the longer this fight goes on, it could be getting tricky. I just want to get as many fire stomps as possible. If I can catch Tychus out like that, and if we can capitalize on that and kill him like this, that's going to save us a lot of trouble. But the point is where do we go too far? They've lost 4 people. Interrupt that Illidan. He's getting in trouble. Pull him back. Oh, I almost had the pull there, but he just snuck past me. But that's brilliant. They're all down. Tyrande, who died earlier, is the only one that could basically come back in time to help him out. So can we do anything here? Let's get up on this core. Going to give Tyrande a hard time. I'm going to basically mount up and go for her. Try to get the opportunity to pull her back into the enemy team. Here we go. Mount up, pull her in, push her back, see if the allies are willing to hit her. Oh, Cigar's getting a few hits there. The body block, the stabs, it all kicks in. And now we've got Bolt of the Storm active to grab the next person. But they're going to be about 25 seconds time. So GG! Get out! I managed to get inside that base at the last split second. There we go. So you can see it was worth sticking through with the Diablo. Whew, knackering stuff that. That was a very rough start. To be honest, quite a rough middle as well. But the end was good. It was worth it in the end. So there's your Diablo gameplay. Now, I might put a straw poll actually. I might start doing this with these gameplay videos and just see how it goes. Thinking about it. Put a straw poll in the video description and you can basically vote on which abilities you take as Diablo. Just to sort of see, because that would be interesting because I might be able to learn a thing or two from it as well. Because I'm no expert, as you can see I'm only level 5 with Diablo. But that's the way I like to play him. I find it the most fun to do it that way. So if you enjoyed this video, like the video. Click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more Heroes of the Storm content. You can catch me at twitch.tv/WTii or WTii1, that's the number 1, at Facebook or Twitter. And actually, I remembered to talk about it. I was supposed to talk about it earlier, but if you want to see a funny video, I don't know if it will definitely work. Look up Witty Diablo 2. I actually might do it just now. Because I did a gameplay of Diablo 2. And I was awful, and I announced it incorrectly the whole time. Diablo 2 playthrough part 1, Witty. So this is my channel. Hey, this is Witty. It is 13:37.
So loud the start of that.
37 PM on the 21st of August 2011. I
So
shall be playing
serious.
through Diablo 2, including its
Diablo. That's how I like to say it. That's my natural
let's click on cinematics,
dialect, but
that's the only thing that's gonna
I've
shut
trained myself to say Diablo,
Edit that
since that's probably the right way to say it.
McConaughey to me. And
So basically, if you want to see some funny videos, it's going to take you a while, but if you are interested in watching a little playthrough series, I highly suggest that Diablo 2 playthrough part 1, because I play it very badly. I go sorceress, and I just completely and utterly play her terribly, and then get very angry and frustrated as to why nothing is working. And the more and more you go through the parts, the more and more frustrated I get. Particularly when I'm against, what's the name of the guy that's fat and in a cave, Thomas? That gave me a really rough time. And I kept Fat and in a cave.
Fat and in a cave. He seems to be kind of like spiky. Looks a bit like Cigar or something like that. Think of Rhinoceros or something like that.
Juriel.
Juriel, that would be it. Yeah. Specifically look out for that part, because that was pretty funny. I can look back at it now and laugh, but at the time it was very stressful, and I was rushing through it because it took me like 14 hours to upload a video every time. So yeah, if you want to watch a series, then I suggest that one, just for lols, because I just wanted to get that off my chest actually, because I thought of Diablo now that I'm playing on this. So anyway, thank you again. Please subscribe, like and comment, and have a good day. I'll see you later.